there's 4 of us that own her. Myself, along with Kevin Dorey and his wife Cheryl in Nova Scotia, Michael Goldberg in Toronto, and then Peter and Debbie Francis from Nova Scotia. So they all have had horses with me previously, and then they all jumped in on this filly. So I'm excited. It's a good ownership group. They're the best. So hopefully we have a little luck with her. So this is Sailor Seelster, a 2-year-old Bulldog Hanover filly.
Bulldog Hanover, the Bulldog does it again. Bulldog Hanover, Rocky Road Hanover, and then Tattoo Artist. It's Bulldog Hanover, 1:45 and 4. There it is, the fastest mile in harness racing history.
She's a 3rd foal out of a Captain Treacherous mare.
Captain Treacherous on the outside, still with work to do, but T-Tric's got the motor started on the big fella now. Here on the far outside comes the captain, and Captain Treacherous rushes up on the far outside. Captain Treacherous to win the Pepsi North America Cup by a length and a half, 1:48 and 3.
First 2 were raced. One was a Big Jim and one was a Better's Delight. Yeah, nice big filly, good gaited. A little bit on the lazy side, but that's okay.
I'm very excited for her to start racing. I came to this barn kind of when she was just starting to go on the track on her own, and it's been nice kind of seeing her all winter shape into this massive horse.
This is our 2nd trip of the day. We went first trip a little earlier, and I have been in 25 with her before, about I guess start to the mid of April. And then I gave her 2 weeks off. 2 weeks in the field, let her grow up. She's a big growthy filly. And there's no big rush with her. We paid her in the sire stakes this year at 2, and then next year she paid into a couple stakes, SBOA and Simcoe along with the sire stakes. So there's no big rush with her. She'll make it when she makes it. Yeah, big growthy filly, fairly good gaited. Ducks the turns a little bit here on the farm track. So yeah, hopefully today we can go trip around 20, and then yeah, maybe take her to Mohawk here the next coming weeks and let her get on the big track and let her stretch out those big long legs.
I like her personality a lot. Like, she's super kind in the barn and she just wants to please. She does nothing wrong. Like, for me, half the time I forget that she's a baby. Like, she's just so well behaved.
I measured her a couple days ago because she's been growing so much. So I measured her, and you know, she's 16.1 already, so she's a big girl. So we'll just take it easy on her. We won't be too hard on her, and she'll tell us when she's ready. When
I first got here, she was like tiny. I could see over her back, and now like we measured her, and she's two inches taller than me. Like, she's huge. I hope that she turns out to be half decent.
After the 2 weeks off, it's tough to find company that are kind of going the same time. So she'll go alone today, and then we'll see how she goes, and if I need to, I can start putting her in the bike, maybe make her work a little bit easier for her.
I think maybe her being so big, it might end up being an issue for her. But I don't think she's ever had anything that, like, she's been, you know, startled by, or like, she's just a good horse in general.
We get $40,000 for her at London. I wasn't expecting to be able to buy a Bulldog, but once we got everybody kind of together, and Peter and Debbie came up for the sale, and you know, they kind of offered to go in on her, so we were able to step up a little bit and buy a little better horse than what I would have been able to get with the other guys, without having to you know, compromise anybody. So yeah, I liked her. She's been a really smart filly. She was a little tough to get gaited early, but she's come along a long way, and she had a couple curbs in December that I had frozen early, and she had 3 weeks off in December. She grew up a lot, and when she came back from that, she took off on the pace, and she's basically paced every day since. So
I mean, again, she's just here to please. Like, she'll do anything you ask of her all the time. She's just always there for you, no matter what. Yeah, lately she's
kind of been going through the growing pains a little bit, running in and that kind of thing. So I just switched her to flip-flops. Last week I trained her and she was good. So she's been back in 30 and back in 26. So hopefully today we can go somewhere around. And she was in 25 before I quit with her there in April. So today hopefully go somewhere around 20, 22 with her. And but yeah, the flip-flops have really helped her. She's been striding out a little bit better and pacing the turns a little bit better. So she is better with company, but it's just tough to get it right now. So hopefully within the next week, if I need to, I can match her up with a racehorse or two and go from there.
I'm gonna go with her anywhere. I've looked after her since like a couple months now, so I don't know. I'm willing for anything.
We knew too when we bought her that she was going to be probably a late bloomer. She was big at the sale, and then she just keeps continuing to grow. So if she needs a break, we'll give her another one and let her grow up, and she'll tell us when she's ready.
She's just literally good all the time. It's the weirdest thing because a lot of babies are not that good all the time, and like I can take her anywhere with me, and she's just here for the ride.
This filly too, she had at the yearling sale, Seelster, she had a sequestrum it's called. So she had a paddock accident a month or two before the sale, and they had to actually go in and remove a piece of bone off her front leg. So there was quite a bit of scar tissue there. It's still there. It doesn't seem to bother her. I just had some splints froze on her there a few weeks ago too, before when I shut her down. So everything's just kind of healing up, and the sequestrum doesn't seem to bother her. It's never changed. I had her x-rayed after the sale, and never had, everything looked real good, so I'm not worried about it at all. It's right on the middle of her cannon bone, so she goes plenty wide that she should never come close to needing boots or anything, so we should be okay.
I've only met one of the owners, and I love him to death. He's a great owner. Yeah, he has probably majority of our stable here is also owned by him, so he's always around and he's nice to talk to, and he's just always interested in, you know, how's the horse doing and all that kind of stuff. So it's nice to have people around the barn that are like that. It's
unbelievable how much this filly has grown as well. You know, she's just blossomed. Finally lost all her winter hair there in the last couple weeks, and a bit of a late bloomer, but she's going to be a little slow getting there, but we'll get her. I'm not too worried about the ownership group. Is great. They take my time and let me do things what's best for the horse, and that's number one to me. So